Yep. So, who wants to demo something?
Not a demo, but an announcement.
Again, so every week an announcement.
Every week is a Lombical announcement week. So today's announcement is we just want to share our joy because we were selected to be able to participate in the Microsoft BizSpark program. So we applied and we have won. So we are now a BizSpark supported company.
You have won.
2 years, right?
We have won the internet.
Well, who did lose at that?
Who doesn't get to...
Yeah, because it's not about winning and losing. It's...
Yeah, it's just you join it.
You're joining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Dark Force. Welcome. So you have 3 Azure accounts. Great.
Yeah. We can share it with you if you like.
Okay, you have a new logo on your website, I'm sure.
Not yet, but we are working.
It's just a matter of time.
That's what I say every week when people ask me when do we release 1.7. It's just a matter of time.
No, I want to know when I can start pushing stuff.
But you should not push anything. We already discussed that.
I know, and that's why I'm holding off. I want to
Yes.
know when I can start pushing again.
I'm the only one who can push anything.
Don't try to push too hard.
Unless I tell you so. So. Piotr, demo today? You wanted to show us about the... What was it? WebAPI or data?
Yeah, but not
next week.
This week. Yeah,
next
it's
week.
a little complicated.
Yeah.
Complicated stuff.
So it takes time too.
Yeah.
Just a matter of time.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's the implementing the iCreable. It's a pain in the ass. Zoltan knows something about it.
Don't worry. So I think 1 or 2 years ago I asked Nick to release a module. It's not released yet. Yeah, you've done 2 modules in your life. You've done 2 modules in your life. They're all on Codeplex. Yeah.
The iCurable stuff around Content Manager wasn't done because the Web API team pulled the iCurable support that I wanted.
No, I mean BlogML and forum module. I'm sure you don't even have an account on the gallery. I'm a great contributor. I don't even have an account on the gallery.
I do. I'm pretty sure I do.
It's just a matter of time.
I just think my modules are 2.5 years old. That's all.
Okay. So what's new from last week? So I worked on post-harvest, administrative things, and working on the videos too for the sessions. It's going on. Maybe Ilan will talk about that. I don't know. No. I've worked on fixing bugs and also adding migration steps in the upgrade module for 1.7. So the idea is that it's easier to migrate from 1.6 to 1.7. I did 3 news. I can show you. Let me show you. Sharing.
That HQL stuff is pretty horrible to deal with.
That's nice. So you can create a new documentation now because I saw your code. You're the one who masters it the most. So.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'm the one that made it. I cried over that.
I wrote it, but I don't remember how to use it. So you can write some doc. So the idea, let me show you. So let's say that it's a 1.6 version. Okay, when you go to module and you click on upgrade, so you remember, I lost you. You no longer have control. So Benedict, tell me when you see it. For eternity means until Google stops YouTube.
Yeah, that will be a long time. It's loaded. Thanks.
Okay, so you remember this module, the upgrade to 1.6 and upgrade to whatever version. So now it's just called upgrade. Then for each version, I don't have to rename it. It's upgrade. So this is the same module, which is lost me again. I don't know why. I will just explain it. So the upgrade module now contains all the steps to migrate, and I will do it at the same time. Benedict.
Nothing yet.
Waiting.
First time it loaded quite fast. Now it's taking more time.
I'm losing it. So let's explain it. There are three new tabs. First tab is Content Picker, which lets you re-import the Content Picker menu items that you have made. The issue is that Content Picker menu item has been moved from the navigation core module to the Content Picker module, and the tables are not the same as a consequence. So this upgrade step is migrating your previous tables to the new one. Then there is a Taxonomies migration step. This one, because Taxonomies is now a core module and has some changes in the DB2, new features, this is a migration step to import all your contrib, the taxonomy terms, relationship to content items, to this new module. So it will copy all the tables to the new tables. And then you can disable, actually you can also disable the contrib taxonomies before doing that. And the third is the media tab, which is here to import every media file you have in your media folder to the new media library. So it will import content items based on all your files recursively. So it will import all the media actually in 1.7. And then you can disable media picker if you're not using media picker field or something like that. But they're compatible together. Ilan, I'm not sharing my screen because it doesn't work. When I share, it's stopping. I don't know why. So this is what I did, and there is a final little bug on these migration steps, is that if a media file contains %20 in the file name, because right now it's trying to use the file name as a title, the title won't validate this value because there is a %char in the title. So I need to re-encode everything when I import the file from the media management. Also, I fixed a few bugs for the release. Let me see. Trying to share last time. Did I fix? So Sipke pushed his import-export for workflows. Seems he has fixed the redirect URL. Bug from Niklas. Fixed bug from Piotr on the event bus. I also isolated cookies for multi-tenant. And I fixed infinite scrolling in media library. It wasn't working anymore. I still need to fix the one for the recent tab. Then work on the migration steps from 1.6. this one is from Piotr. Steps, file name change from Zoltan. Again, changes, and I was about to push also some new feature, which is, well, new feature. The idea is that, do I have it here? Yes. Oh, now you can see it. You see the media tabs, taxonomy tabs, content picker tabs. Just to say that this is for 1.7 migration steps. And if you go to create a new page and you want to include a media item, so this button is for the media library. Okay, I have deactivated the media picker. And if I click here, so you see it's a pop-up. Here it's making it blank. I'm trying now to remove this gray thing on the left, but you don't have any links anymore. And the bug was that if from this pop-up you will go into another page like import, this one will display the links on the left and it will be kept forever. So it was breaking the flow. So now if you close, you still have it blank here. So it's working pretty nicely, and you can select the page, the image here. So let's select this one, select, and it's there. Okay. So now the pop-up behavior is working fine, and it's kind of a reusable feature now. Actually, it's transparent in the whole media library module, but it could be reused for other modules. Yep.
Sebastian, did you have a chance to test it in Internet Explorer, uploading images?
Uploading images in Internet Explorer?
Mm-hmm.
It works. What I have to work on is the Firefox one. So let me show you. Let me. What if I create a new page plus say media import?
My computer.
Then what?
Then click here or drop files or paste images.
Oh, it's not working here anymore too. So it's the same bug in Firefox actually. Okay, I lost the screen. So it's the same bug in Firefox, so it will be the same issue. I will try that again. Yeah, it's on my wall. You can see it, but I have a whiteboard and I know it's not working. Okay, but I was trying. It's weird because it was working for IE, so it should be an easy fix then.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I was working. This is what was blocking me from 1.7 when we talked about the few last bugs. There might be one or two more. One from Antoine. Antoine answered or created a new discussion on the forum, saying that there is an issue with comments when we upgrade to 1.7. If you add a spam, it will break the upgrade, so I have to check that. It should be easy to fix. No, Antoine, don't create a bug because I have not pushed it yet. So wait for it to be pushed because this is what I'm fixing, the cancel and everything, all the navigation in the pop-ups. No, we won't exchange on the issue we are discussing today by mail because I will propose something first. I think you don't know everything you need to know to find a correct answer to the issue. So I will try to suggest something, but it's unrelated. Okay. So release date. Okay, we can go to the triage to see what needs to be done. Let's try to share again. Maybe it will last 1 second. Advanced view. So let me just share an active high because that's how I place the things which need to be done. So this one I have to check. This is projection related, and this is a new one from Antoine. This one is about the the comment status, which doesn't have spam anymore, so it will break in 1.7 if you had some spam in 1.6. So I have to check that. It should be easy, it should be in the migration steps. Then proposed for all version. Official but optional content IAM shape template overcoming the placement files which are only parts oriented. I kind of think I understand what it means. Maybe it's the thing I demonstrated at Harvest, the relocation, shape relocation. I can't remember how I call it, but it's recorded. So I will see. Not sure if it's that, but it may be the parts relocation I discussed at Harvest. Filter user list on roll. Yes, I said go for that. You can put it for 1.7, it's okay. It's about filtering users by role, it makes sense. TB closed. What is TB closed?
To be closed.
To be closed?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Close then. When adding a part to content type, all existing instance should be updated. I understand. He disagrees. Okay, later. I could let it proposed, but propose for later. Term widget not possible to select no term. You create term widget, you can just show all the terms by selecting taxonomy. Okay. Then. True, this should be done for 1.7. Really difficult. Error updating taxonomies. I think we could close it, no? I think he said close it. Because I think
This was my.
Yes, you broke everything because you didn't think about the case when people already are on 1.x.
I had the same issue on another instance.
So what did you do? You didn't fix the fix?
I've been thinking about the fix, but I'm not allowed to push. No, I don't know. I can't really drop the. Do you know if dropping the field and then re-adding it would work?
Okay, I will check.
Or we can just ditch that entire migration altogether. But then we go back to the same issue that I brought up originally. So
I will see. No, it's just that. No, there is a specific case for 1x if you're on 1x before. That's it.
Well, what about what he did? Just put a blind try catch around
No,
it.
I don't want. If there is a solution, let's use a solution.
What? Drop the field and re-add it?
No, I think if we can add the field, it's because the field already exists. So we don't have from the. If the guy was for instance, if he was on 1.x, it means he had the field. So we just do an upgrade from 2, return 3. Okay, you are up to date actually.
Okay, yeah, I'm with you. Fine.
later. I don't want to touch it.
I don't really want to touch it either.
To be discussed.
Sebastian, if you are sharing, we can't see your screen.
No, it's stopping every time. Oh, so I have to explain what I'm doing.
My connection dropped as well a second ago, so something weird's going on with this link room.
Yep. We should move the resolved issues that are assigned to 1.7. I don't understand. Does the upgrade module allow me to upgrade from version 1 to 2? Yes, you can even upgrade from 1.0. I upgraded a website like 2 months ago from 1.0.
Really?
Yes, to 1.6.
Was it easy?
It was easy, straightforward. I just applied step by step each version from the Codeplex. So I migrated from 1.0 to 1.1.
Really?
Yes, that's the standard procedures, because each new version has its own upgrade module and upgrade steps. So it takes 1 hour, but it's done and it works.
All right.
And the website is faster and people are happy and everything.
Okay.
So I took one. So it was on 1.0. So I downloaded 1.1. I moved all the data to the 1.1 install. I clicked on the upgrade button and I upgraded everything, and same thing 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5 and 1.6 and done.
Wow. Okay.
And you follow each migration step or documentation that is defined for each version we released. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
So, and you make a video on YouTube and you're famous. Or next week, Zoltan, we do a new announcement. We provide a new service which is upgrading to 1.7 from 1.0.
Please continue to give us such business advice.
Yes, that's good, because your website is much faster, new features. So begin and does not change to data in my past on any message. I don't know what it is.
Put it for 1.4.1 and assign it to me. I'll take a look at the patch.
I don't know what the issue is about. I have to check. Data attributes 2, data attributes and pass on. It should. That's a good question. Okay, that's what the issue is. Okay, so it should do something like that. It should convert it. Question 171. Okay, proposed. Just we have to discuss it. I didn't know this feature. No way to get back to edited content. Media library, pick a field. No, there is no way to get back to edited content. That's true. Maybe future version. So the question is about when you see I injected a media here, but what is inside the HTML is the rendered view of the image. It's like the rendering of the image of the media, because it can be anything. It can be a YouTube video, Vimeo, MP3, whatever. So I lost it. So it can be anything, and there is no tagging linking to the original media. So if there is no edit button, I can just add a new media. There is no, where is this media from? So maybe that's a feature we could have for a later version. I don't disagree. Workflow email recipient to the token not working. enter. Oh, and you can still see the screen, trying to share again, and add option to prepend to Markdown resizer. What is it about, Nick? Add option to prepend to Markdown resizer. jQuery text area sizer need to option.
Can you give me the issue number?
It's not even English.
Well, give me the issue number.
It's shared on my screen. Can't you see it?
No, I can now. Oh yeah. Right. Okay. So the resizer, the text area resizer that we've got, looks like a custom rewrite of what Ryan O'Dell did, and at the moment it appends the grippy to the end, where it doesn't append. And it would be nice if we could also change that to also do a prepend instead of an append. So add option to prepend to Markdown resizer. I've already got the code. I've already done the code for it.
We have to see if it's valuable. I need to see that. It's not for 1.7. Projector binding for enums.
Right.
Projector binding. If you have an event film on your record, you can do anything. Oh, it's the binding. Okay, a binding. Okay, a record binding, not a project or a record binding. Okay.
Yeah.
If it's an enum. Whoa. Okay, you lost my screen.
And I didn't go to that issue.
Well, let's talk about it. Why not?
I probably forgot to tell it to you.
What?
To Benedek that I opened that issue.
Oh.
So that's why he hasn't voted.
That's a matter of divorce. Exception from workflow if workflow is tied to comment published event. Okay. This needs to be fixed because we want it to work with comments. Yeah. Good idea. Later. Part field settings aren't unique to content type. When fields are added to a content part and said content part is attached to a content type, any settings made for that field apply to all content types with said content part. Yes. By design. This is nice. I like it. An hibernates or chart doesn't handle correct violation of unique key constraint. If you have protected your DB with a unique key constraint sub-record, let's talk about it later. Project is extremely slow. I'll try this. One. Okay. Done. So I haven't done the bulk migration to 1.7.1 of all the current bugs from 1.7. High priority will be will have to be fixed for 1.7, which means 6 bugs have to be fixed for 1.7 before we can ship 1.7. So I'm really confident for this week.
What's 19811?
Sorry?
What's that error updating taxonomies one?
Where?
You mean the issue that we just saw?
Oh, that was okay. That was that was the issue. Fine. Yeah, no problem.
Did I miss anything in the chat window? Yeah, you don't like the targeting the old Azure. The old Azure is still valid. It's a web role. Makes sense for some people.
But this makes me sad.
It depends on the kind of website you want to use. Okay. And by the way, all the issues with the Azure website's performance have been fixed. You see, it's really fast. Really fast and doesn't take in any extra.
What was the issue?
That was a bug.
What was the bug?
Look at this graph. Short chart. Okay, short chart. Look at this graph. Okay, so the interesting one is the red one. So this is number of seconds of CPU per hour. Okay. So average is 12 seconds of CPU per hour, which is nothing. And if I go to this one, we even have the response times. You see 53 on this one. Response time 250 milliseconds from US with a peak here. I don't know why. So, but that's a very nice graph. It means it uses nothing. You can use it on a shared drive, a shared account very easily with this kind of amount of CPU.
Nice.
Any question?
No, not for me.
Ilan, you want to say something post-harvest?
He looks like he's disappeared.
Oh yes, we can see his seat. He's not.
So I made some changes to the forum website. So if you go to the sandbox, it's a little bit quicker than it was last time. I also made some changes to the inline editing. So you've got a grippy bar there now, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so it's just a few little changes there.
So let me give you a list of new websites on Orchard. I can't paste them, so I will show them here. What do I have? What was the last one we saw here? So I have this one. Flipswitch.com. Oh, this means widget projection. Should use the cache. So another one in the meantime, binary 21. Or maybe you already saw those ones. I see this one is new to you. Bianchi leather holsters. If you like guns, you can have holsters for your guns.
That's on Orchard, is it?
Yes. Everything I show you here in this meeting is for Orchard websites.
So, a website that you said that was Orchard, and you went to it and it wasn't. Did they change it back?
I don't know. This one is nice too. Company website. This one too. That's what I have for this week. Other questions? Bertrand, right, I think? Yes. Questions, Bertrand? No. Please copy URLs to the chat window when you're done. I can't, doesn't work. I can't share anything. If I try to type something, or can you see it? Did it work?
Yeah.
Oh, it worked. Okay, so I will do it now. Again. One, by the way, I didn't show you this one. Ah, I lost the window, the Russian one. You know, we saw this one last week. Okay, I'm repeating myself. Okay. So nothing else? No question? You all have tried 1.7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lombik.com is on 1.7?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
It was from the beginning. And Dojo too, of course.
And Dojo and the blogs. Yeah.
Oh, you migrated those ones too, but yeah, for a long time ago now.
It's one instance and 4 tenants.
Okay. Nice. So Ilan, you weren't there when we talked to you. Do you have anything to add for post-harvest?
Not really. We're going to send out one more reminder for the polls. The survey, the post-conference surveys. I've gotten a lot of thank you emails, which has been great. People seem to be very happy, and people are also reaching out, very eager to get access to the videos, which sadly you and I need to have a conversation about. So we'll circle back on all that. Do
we have some more pictures from last time? Because I only got.
Here's my problem, there is no, I don't have access to anything. Like, no one's giving me access, unfortunately, to the content. So,
do you not have access to those 158 pictures that are on Google?
No one sent me the location.
I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure I did. But
I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure you didn't.
but you have access, I know. So you gave me an email address, and I gave you access to it. And the link is public, so you just have to log in.
I have an idea what happened. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so if there's anything else, we can discuss it on Skype.
I'm double checking right now.
Okay.
It's on orchardproject.net. What is on orchardproject.net?
Yeah, the link to the Google Drive folder.
Ooh, where? Pictures taken during. Oh, okay, great. Why you don't tell it? Nice pictures, okay. I had to do a trip report too, so. Great. But yeah, iPhone pictures. Bertrand, have you shared yours? Okay, still need to upload more pictures there. Some. Where? So Brett looks beautiful because you made the pictures. Okay.
Yeah, guys, some of the pictures that you guys have put up are really awesome.
Yeah, I like the 3880.
Have you got a picture of me in your office now, Sebastian? The one of me tanned?
Print them. But Sipke will be in the center.
Oh, GoPro. Yay. So Bertrand, you've got it. Sebastian?
Yeah.
Bertrand's got an announcement, it says.
Next, go. Doesn't work on Archer anymore. He discovered PHP and... by governance. What is it? It's a new page? That's the announcement, or? If you're trying to say anything, we can't hear you.
I'll type it.
The formatting of this page is really bad.
What he needs is an upgraded Markdown editor, it says. Well, do you think that maybe there's one section missing on here, and that's people who can actually push to the main repository? Or could you consider them contributors? Interesting.
Yo, they're committers.
Yes, committers.
Oh yeah, okay, I missed that.
So maybe we should remove some of you guys from the committers because it says have shown dedication to Orchard OK, high technical prowess and the ability to work well with contributors and users. High technical prowess. That's really limiting for you.
Who in particular?
It's like the bot say, I'm not a bot, you know.
Bertrand, you can actually tell that's actually formatted in Word if you view the markup. It's got all the spans equals 0 on there.
You may nominate how to become one, how to become a committer. You may nominate yourself. So that's what I did. Oh, what do you want to see 1.8? I don't ask Ilan because I know his answer. It's what would you like to see in 1.8? That you won't do because they won't do anything. But what do you like to see? What's missing? If there is something which is missing.
Inline editing?
No. They have some in Drupal 8.
Yeah, there you go. You can include the inline editing framework in there if you'd like.
deployment, Bertrand. Oh. Anything. Man. You know what? You know what they would like in Drupal?
What?
So Dry is the creator of Drupal. He said if there was something that they could have in Drupal that they don't have, is a good media management module.
What's that media management like at the moment?
In Drupal?
Yeah.
I don't know if there is anything. There are some external modules, but there is nothing in core, and they are not as good as what we have. Well, we don't have it yet, but next week. Dynamic layout. Yeah, just Bertrand has IDs, because Nicolas doesn't have any ID.
I do.
No.
I'll type mine out.
You told me not to say anything because you apparently.
No, I know your IDs. Bertrand gave it, so.
Oh well.
It's the first thing he said.
Templates, layouts.
He said content deployment.
Well,
Markdown changes, WebAPI upgrading, and inline editing.
I'd like to, for Markdown, I've already raised an issue around this. I'd like to remove
Content search. So,
DLL.
yeah, Snowman is suggesting content search like Ilan suggested also. Like search integrated by default in the admin. Boom. With search heroes like in Windows 8.1. Windows Blue. Start button. That...
This is something that may actually exist, but I don't know if it exists. It's something I could find is on content manager queries, being able to do a group by.
That's what Zoltan suggested and we closed a few minutes ago. Isn't it that, Zoltan? Group buys like aggregations on projections? I think you created a bug that, well, we just postponed it.
Yeah, that was not about grouping strictly, just about the simple aggregation for first. So like having a sum on a property or average or something like this.
I think we have grouping because we have grouping. If we create a field in a property in the projection, you can then group by the property value. So you can group the results of a projection of a query by some properties. So we have that already.
All right then.
Maybe not to the extent you would imagine, but we have that.
We
have something like that.
There is one thing I'd like in to add to the HQL stuff to change my code slightly, and that's to be able to add a named join on there.
Well, I don't want to touch anything about querying. It's query related until 2.0.
Oh,
because
really?
we made so you change on this side that you can have already SQL queries if you want.
I don't want to execute the SQL query. There's one thing that's missing, and that drove me up the wall, and that's a named join. It was very
it's
near
weird because I think there is a name join.
No, it's not. You can only
It's called Elias.
But you don't have access. Yeah, but you don't have access to add it in. It's not as easy as you think it is.
Git Ajax for projections. I think you could do it already. Ajax for projections is just, I think, a custom layout. You could create a custom layout which renders JSON instead of HTML. Or I'm sure it's also easily extendable. So you can create not a projection content type, but a Ajax query content type, which will do that. Because the query system doesn't render anything, it's just about querying, that you could try to render it as you wish. And maybe you won't need it if you have the OData module from Piotr.
Someone also mentioned that there was a patch for Mono, that someone had pushed Mono stuff. Did you look at it?
Talking about a patch, but I haven't seen anything yet, so...
okay.
Like you said on the forum.
Yeah, I said that if they submitted it, we'd take a look. I don't know whether they submitted one or not. That was... Okay.
Oh, Sebastian, about the OData stuff. So I will probably not implement the iQueryable because it's not necessary. But for OData, I probably need to extend the iContent query to be able to translate.
No.
No. You don't think so? It's a good idea?
I don't know how you do. All your changes always require some change in the core.
Okay.
Maybe you're too good for us, but I don't think you need that, and I don't want to change the core for our data.
Okay. Yeah. All right, I'll figure something out.
The less we can change the core.
Yeah, you know, because I need to apply criteria by hand. You know, like you translate the expression inside the content query to criteria. So I would need to do something similar, but having the OData query string information. There is already a couple of existing libraries for translating OData to Hibernate criteria, so I'll probably reuse that. Because otherwise, you know, I would need to implement iQueryable, which is...
Maybe you don't want to expose anything. I mean, maybe you don't want to expose everything. Maybe you want to be able for the user to define what has to be exposed and create like the projection, but for OData.
Oh yeah, but I don't think it's supported currently in WebAPI. The projections over OData, the select command.
Well,
so there needs to be some model.
Piero, is there one thing I'd like to do before doing the OData stuff is being able? Can we actually look at getting the WebAPI stuff in core? The upgrade to the WebAPI working first. You know, at least then we've got the latest version of WebAPI there stable, and then look at doing the OData in another module.
Yeah, seems like a good idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we're on time. MVC5 will be on 4.5, Antoine? Yeah.
Oh, by the way, have we? When are we moving to 4.5?
When we need to. When
okay,
we have a dependency.
1.7? Okay.
No, not 1.7. When we have a dependency on a module which will have 4.5 by default.
Signaler.
And Antoine says you'll see at build. You say it too.
Are you doing it? You're not doing it.
Yeah, Bertrand is right. We already decided to do it in 1.7.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, we did.
Decided.
Yeah, we did.
For what? For 4.5?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of parked it, didn't we, for 1.7? So
we said, and we said when we. No, and I remember I can find the Skype conversation I had with Bertrand after, because it was when we. Well, but after we say when we really need it, because we don't need it today. What is dependent on 4.5?
WebSocket.
Async stuff. Async await.
No, what is dependent? I mean, binary dependent on 4.5 today for our chart. If we add 4.5, we could use async await. Was today makes us have 4.5? Nothing, because it works on 4.0.
I'm aware of.
And as you said, you can use 4.5 on external modules. You can require it in your modules, but we have no necessity today. Like you did.
It would be nice to move to 4.5. I'm pretty sure, didn't someone say that we could clean a bunch of stuff up though with 4.5?
Yeah, actually 4.5 has been there for a while. It's nothing new, so...
How long's 4.5 been out? What's it been?
Couple
2
months.
years?
Couple months?
Yeah.
September? 9 months?
It's been out 9 months.
That's a couple. I think it was September.
Yeah, less than a year. But
Or maybe August.
One other thing that we need for 1.8 is more cleanup of. What about the gallery?
That's not 1.8. Yeah, that's some parallel effort. We need to do the website, the gallery.
So that falls into that time.
We'll see. Okay, so it's time to end the meeting.
Yeah.
I have to rewatch this meeting where we voted on this one, and also the discussion we had after. Jay, I ban you. I was not at this meeting. This is not my thumbnail.
Yeah. What's the argument against?
The argument against is that some people will complain because they don't have 4.0 or 4.5. Do we agree that some people will complain they don't have 4.5? And we don't have any. They can complain with okay, they don't care, but we don't have any reason to move to 4.5. There is nothing which prevents you from staying on 4.0. Maybe they can't upgrade to 4.5 because their roster doesn't tell so. And today we can decide to stay on 4.5 or move on 4.5. To stay on 4.0 and move on 4.5. So what would need to be changed to move to 4.5? Just the web config? So change it. Well, is it already changed actually? Let me see.
Isn't the projects as well? Should we not update the Orchard projects to be 4.5?
So they can do it. We need to take it offline. We have to close the meeting because we have some things to do after. We'll take it offline and we'll see if you change your mind. You can talk, Ilan. We hear you typing. One. Okay, so talk to you next week and about how the 1.7 release went.
Yeah, let me know how it goes, as I won't be around.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.